Make sure to catch the message at the end of this video. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rick. I go around that branch. It's Two Brothers Outdoors. This is Saturday morning, and as you can see, I'm traipsing down in the woods. I'm in search of a nice big white pine tree. It doesn't have to be straight. We need to cut some 5-foot sections out of it to cut up into those short, wide boards that we had such a good run on. I'm trying to find a pine tree that doesn't have red rot. And the reason I'm walking is I don't think the four-wheeler will make it down in here because the snow is deep. All right, Tim won't be joining us today. He has got the flu. And the reason he has the flu is because he had a couple of coworkers. Well, he had one coworker come to work with the flu, and then a second coworker got the flu, and you know how it goes. From that point on, it'll run through a building like wildfire. If you're sick, stay home. Nobody is so important that you have to go to work sick. And if your employer doesn't like you not coming to work sick, think of it this way. You go to work sick, and then you spread it around the workplace. Your coworkers get sick, and next thing you know, your employer's got more than one person out. He's got several people out. So if you're sick, stay home. Nobody wants to catch what you have, and you're not such a big hero that they can't do without you for a few days. All right, so let's see if we can find ourselves a white pine. That's my rant for today. I'm sorry, but nobody likes being sick, and certainly I don't want to be around people that are sick. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a healthcare worker, so I like to stay unsick. Okay, I know we have a nice pine down here, but it's not big enough. I need something that's about 29 inches in diameter. I don't believe this is 29 inches, and that's a nice straight tree. It's about 75 feet, maybe 80 feet tall. That's got some nice saw logs in it. I think we're going to pass on this one. All right. Oh, as you can see, we're dealing with some deep snow. I thought I saw another white pine top over here somewhere. There is a trail over there. I think I'll take that trail down and see if I can find that one. All right, guys. I'm up at the top. That's our upper boundary line right there. There's a rock wall under that snow. We got quite a few white pines up here. At the top, I'm going to check a few of them out and see how big they are. All right, we have that one right there. That's not a great looking tree because it's got that crooked top. Like I said, we're looking for a base of about 28 inches. This is a pretty good sized tree right here. Let's just check it, see what it looks like. I'm actually looking for signs of red rot. I don't see anything. And those don't look like very good saw logs. It's all crooked. So that's a good thing. Let me throw the tape on it and see what we got for a diameter. Of course, walking around the tree is a pain in the butt. All right. Damn! Slippery. It's slippery, and I just fell. Okay, so you see what we got here. Looks like we got about 24 inches in diameter. That stays pretty big for, got a pretty consistent trunk there. It's slippery up here. Snow's deep. I'm trying to hook the tape here, and I had to walk through here, and I had that little stop sticking up. I broke it off, and when I broke it off, the momentum carried me around the tree and down there in the snow. What a pain. All right, we got a couple more trees over here. Let's go check those out. All right, I just measured this tree. It's got a base of about 24 inches as well. But it's got an odd spot in it. Right there, you see that swell? That means something happened to that tree at one time in its life. I'm just kind of looking it over. All right, yep, so I thought. If you look up there, see if I can zoom in on it. Right there. I back up a little bit. You can see where there was a big limb attached to the tree. The limb is gone and there's a big hole there. That tree is definitely going to have red rot in it. I measured this tree. That's got about 22-inch trunk. That's not quite big enough. That's pretty straight. That's got some good saw logs in it, so we will not use that tree for 5-foot pieces of log. All right, let's head back up to the four-wheeler. We'll check out a few more trees. This one, even though it's still alive, that's in bad shape, folks. That tree will take a hit from a storm and fall over eventually. But right now, as unhealthy as it is, it's producing pine cones. Yes, that is a pine tree. It's producing pine cones and breeding, so we'll leave it go. This tree right here, you can see it's got marks in it right there. Limbs sticking out. That tree from that crook down is probably full of red rot. It's got maybe 3 good 8-foot, maybe 4 8-foot logs in it because it's a pretty tall tree. But we'll leave that one too. All right, so far we got 1 tree maybe. We'll go take a look at a few more. Walking through this deep snow is a pain in the neck. Not to mention, very tiresome. All right, I got several pines right here. That one is split right there, and I say split, it's got a crotch. That one won't work. That one over there is too small. That one's too small. That one right there may be a possibility. Right there. Nice cherry right there. Another nice cherry right there. Alright, we get closer to this one. Let's see. That one is big enough, but if you can see, it's got a big wound in the bottom of it. So it's definitely going to have some red rot. Don't look too bad, but that's a pretty straight tree. I think we'll take that one for lumber if we should ever need it. That's pretty straight. Another nice, real nice cherry right there. That's a big one. That cherry right there has got to be 16, 17 inches in diameter. All right, let's just take a cruise around, see what else we can find. All right, that white pine right there is too small. Got another one right here. That one right there is probably about 35 inches at the base, but you can see it's got triple crotch in it. But you get from this point up, that's a nice tree right there. That has probably got least 6 good saw logs in it. I think we'll leave that one alone as well. Whew, boy. I just measured this tree. That one's got a 38-inch base. But you go up a little ways and then you got a crotch. I wish I could reach these because I'll bet you that's like 24 inches right there. And that one too. But that's a big base right there. And look at all the deer tracks down here. I think we found where the deer are hiding out. Look at this. Alrighty. Alright, so set of tracks right there. That actually looks like it might be fisher tracks. Those are squirrel tracks there. Alright, we are running a trail that hasn't been broke. Another set of small tracks. Those are definitely fisher tracks. Hunting for small game. One of the fishers' favorite foods is porcupines. And I imagine there's porcupines living in these trees. Alright, I'll run down here and check one more pine. Alright, as you can see, this one's 23 inches or so. But that's a nice big tall tree. And it's pretty straight. That's some great saw logs right there. I don't know. I think the other one we looked at might be better. I don't know. As straight as that is, I think that other one we looked at might be a better candidate because, like I said, we're only going to cut like 5-foot 2-inch logs. We're going to make those short, wide boards 2 inches thick that everybody likes so much. All right. We'll leave this one for another day as well. All right. Now, the only problem I can see is getting out of here with a four-wheeler because I kind of like came down in here without the trail being broke. You can see where it pushed snow at the bottom all the way down. Well, let me see if I can get it turned around and get out of here. Okay, I'm going down the west trail. This is our boundary line trail on the west side. You see there's a pink ribbon over here somewhere. But I saw a white pine top from down below. So we'll just take a little trip down through here and find out if we got a white pine down here somewhere. Alright, there's a nice white pine right there. That's about an 80-footer. But see that pink ribbon right there? It's on the wrong side of the boundary line. I do see another white pine over here though. Alright, so without getting off the four-wheeler, walking down to it, see if I can get stopped on this hillside. That's a white pine right there. That's nice and tall and straight. Looks like it's got a split on the bottom of it. But that's pretty straight. Those are saw logs. I'm not gonna cut something down that we can get nice straight 8-foot saw logs out of. It's not what we're after today, folks. Alright, let's head down off the mountain. I'm not going to be cutting any trees down today because I'm by myself and I'm not allowed to do that, which I understand everybody's point. Okay, there's my lower deer stand or tree fort, whatever you want to call it. Attempting to go through the food plot. There's a little creek that runs down through here that used to flow into the food plot, and that whole thing was swampy over there, but we kind of took the back blade and diverted the creek to go around it. And now, as I go around it, one tire of my four-wheeler is going to be in the creek. Hopefully I can get through it and get out of here. I do not want to play with the winch today. Alright, here we go. Oh, geez. Still got tracks. Run along the food plot. Four-wheeler's leaning over at quite an angle here. You see the creek is still running along here. I think we're going to make it. Alright, creek is going to our right. We got away from it. All we got to do is get through this trail. It's been broke once before. Doesn't appear to be a problem. Should be coming up on a broke trail here in just a minute. That was a little bit of a deep spot. Oh, that was good for snow down the back of my neck. Alright, we're on a broke trail. Gonna head back to the house. I'm kind of cold. Alright, I'm sitting down here in the swamp. We do have some nice white pines down here along the edge of the swamp, but getting to them in the wintertime is going to be like impossible. So, I guess we'll just head out of here and kind of make up our mind which ones we're going to try to take. We're only going to take one. It's going to be one that's not straight, because like I said, we're only cutting like 5'2", 5'3" inch short logs out of it to make short, wide, 2-inch thick boards. Don't know why people like them so much, but they do. Alright guys, I'm going to end it right here. Appreciate you coming along with us. Hope you enjoyed this little short video. I hope Tim gets better pretty quick. I know it's miserable being sick. So, if you're not a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscription button. Oh, I know something I wanted to tell you. We picked up a new sponsor, and it's Aventech, or yeah, Aventech. Anyway, you'll start seeing a link down there in our description. They are a company that builds fly rods and reels and all kinds of fishing equipment, and we've been using their rods for a couple of years, and I'm kind of excited about picking them up as a sponsor. Alright guys, thanks for coming along with us. Until the next one, we will catch you later. Oh, and one more thing. There is still time to go back there to our videos and watch the one about a flat tire. There's still a chance to win that tire inflator, that air pump. It is a real nice tool. Go on back there and take a look at that video. Follow the instructions. Leave a comment. It's free. It's free to win, that is. Alright guys, we'll catch you on the next one.